I'm about to do your Pisces love reading for the end of October 2021. And in this Pisces love reading, we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. Pisces, how is it going? Come on in, have a seat. Make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Pisces love reading. Now, if this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you always get notified anytime I post a new Pisces tarot reading for you. Now let's get on with this Pisces love reading today, because today we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. And to do that, I'm going to get one card to represent the mutual point of interest between the two of you. I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, Pisces, 3 cards for your person, and then I'm going to clarify everything with the second deck, just to make sure we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on in this love connection of yours. Now just keep in mind, as always, that this is not a personal reading. This is a general reading, which means I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person the same way I would if I were doing a personal reading for you. Instead, I'm tapping into the collective energy of the group of Pisces people that I'm supposed to be getting messages for, which really just means there's no possible way this reading is going to resonate with every Pisces on the planet, because I'm not reading for every Pisces on the planet. I'm just reading for my specific group of Pisces that I'm responsible for getting messages for. Now, it's also important to keep in mind in general readings like this that energies can and do get flipped around backwards from time to time, especially for cross-watchers. So if you're not a Pisces and you're just watching this reading because you're interested in a Pisces and you want to know what's going on with them, I'm totally cool with that. Just keep in mind that especially for cross-watchers, energies are very prone to get flipped around backwards, so you just got to take it however it resonates. Now, regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still probably want to check the videos for your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos in the description down below. Now, enough talking. Let's get on with this Pisces October 2021 love reading, and let's start by getting one card for what is the mutual point of interest between Pisces and their romantic person of interest here at the very end of October 2021. What's going on? Okay. Let's get 3 cards for you, Pisces. What's going on with Pisces as it relates to their romantic person of interest and the connection between them here at the very end of October 2021, please. Let's get 2 more for Pisces. 1 more, please. What's going on with Pisces here at the end of October? Thank you. Okay, now let's get 3 cards for your person. What's going on with Pisces' romantic love interest as it relates to Pisces and the connection between them at the very end of October 2021, please. Let's get 1 more. That one, huh? Okay. Looks like we didn't need 1 more, but we got 1 more anyway. So we're going to get a little bit of extra info for your person, it looks like. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this reading is the 10 of Swords. Now, the 10 of Swords represents a swift ending to something. Sometimes this is a painful ending. Sometimes this is an ending that you didn't see coming. Sometimes this is an ending in betrayal, hence the sword stuck in the dude's back. No matter how you slice this, this 10 of Swords represents an ending to something. Definitely an ending to something, because the very next card down is Death. This is Scorpio energy. I guess I didn't tell you. This is Gemini energy. This Death card is Scorpio energy. It also represents an ending to something, a death to something, something dying so that it can be reborn again in a new, more beautiful way. Holy crap, what in the hell is going on, Pisces? I got the 8 of Swords next, more Gemini energy. This is an energy of being stuck in your head, thinking about something on this repeating loop in your mind, thinking about it over and over and over again, and not being sure what the safe step to take is here. So much so that you're feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked because of it. And now we've got the Nine of Swords right underneath that. More Gemini energy. I've got the 8, 9, and 10 of Swords right here with Death right in the middle of it. So there is definitely something heavy going on here. This Nine of Swords represents fears, worries, anxieties, thinking about something a lot with fear, worry, and anxiety behind the thinking. So much so that it's actually stressing you out. And right under that, we've got an Ace of Cups. This represents, ooh, I just got goosebumps really bad, a new beginning in love and emotions here. So we've got something coming to a swift ending. Possibly didn't see it coming, possibly some sort of betrayal involved in this ending. It's got one or both of you stuck in your head and feeling really worried and stressed out about it, and it looks like it's related to a new beginning. I don't know if this is like an ending to a connection and you're thinking about and stressing about trying to start over at square one again, or if this whole ending to the connection and all this thinking and stress and being stuck in your head is caused by a new beginning in love and emotions. Hopefully this clears itself up a little bit as we go along. That's the overall energy of the reading. This mutual point of interest is shared energy between both of you. So either Pisces, you've said or done something and now your person's thinking, feeling, or acting this way, or vice versa. They've said or done something and now it's got you thinking, feeling, acting this way. Usually for me, like more often than not, this represents shared energy that's affecting both of you somehow. And it applies to both of you somehow. And that mutual point of interest is the Four of Wands. This is Aries energy. Fours are about stability. So this is stability of the home life, stability of the family life, stability of the connection between the two of you. These Four Wands here represent 1111, which is the number of manifestation. This card is usually a celebration of the home. It can represent like engagements, weddings, births, graduations, things like that. It can also represent a celebration of something that you have been trying to manifest together actually appearing in the 3D world here, in this physical reality we live in. What this is feeling like right off the bat is there's some big ending with a lot of thinking and stress related to it, and it is severely affecting the stability of the home life, the family life, or the connection between the two of you. Let's clarify this and find out what's going on. Tell me more about this Four of Wands, please. Why is the Four of Wands the mutual point of interest between Pisces and their romantic person of interest? Jesus. Bottom of the deck. Knight of Cups. Knights are action takers. Cups are about love and emotions. So this represents actions toward love and emotions. This can be romantic gestures, romantic offers, either like you making a romantic offer, your person making a romantic offer, receiving one. Either way you go, this has got something to do with taking actions toward love and emotions, somehow affecting the stability of this connection. Right under this Knight of Cups, we have the Two of Cups, Cancer energy. This is a love connection between two people. This is I breathe you in, you breathe me in. We're connected, but it's also a two. And in tarot, twos represent needing to make some sort of a choice. So some sort of a choice being involved in a love connection here. I've got the Two of the Major Arcana right under that, the High Priestess. This is she who knows. Now, the High Priestess sits in front of the veil of consciousness, so she's got access to all the information that you and I as humans don't have access to. She can literally see everything, and she knows everything. The problem with her is she doesn't always tell us everything right away. So this can represent something being hidden from you, something that you don't know about. She also represents the source of all the emotions in the tarot deck and the source of intuition. So she can represent the intuition, the unconscious mind. This could be saying that one or both of you is having intuitive hits about something related to actions toward love and emotions in some connection here. This can also be saying that you guys are viewing this connection as something deeper than physical. It's deeper than just something emotional. This could be like a bordering on like a spiritual type connection. This could be saying that one or both of you is having intuitive hits or gut feelings about the connection, about some love offer being made here, some connection that's apparently affecting the stability here. Again, the overall energy of the reading is the Ten of Swords with death right under that. Definitely some sort of an ending, probably to the stability of the connection. To clarify this Four of Wands, I have the Ten of Swords again, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Now, again, the Ten of Swords is the overall energy, a swift ending, a painful ending, an ending you may not have seen coming, hence the swords in the back, an ending in betrayal, hence the swords in the back. This is an ending to something. Usually an ending to this stability. Next we have another 10. 10s represent completions. I've got a 10 for the overall energy, a 10 for the first clarifier, a 10 for the second clarifier. This 10 of Pentacles is maximum stability, abundance, and prosperity. This is the stable, happy home life that we all want. Like having the money and the finances in order so that no one wants for anything. This often represents the combining together of two people or two families and all their assets and resources to build something very stable, abundant, and prosperous in terms of a home life. And we're clarifying the stability of the home life, the family life, and the connection, and it's looking like there has been an ending to that stability here. Final card to clarify that Four of Wands is the Five of Swords. This is Aquarius energy. Fives are conflicts, so this represents some sort of a conflict, either like a conflict in communications or like bickering and arguing and fighting. It could be like a big fight that took place. This could be a conflict in thinking. This can represent a very painful situation, like a very mentally and psychologically painful situation. Heavy reading. Now that's the mutual point of interest between the two of you here at the end of October 2021. Pisces, your energy in this connection is the Nine of Coins, the Eight of Wands, and the Three of Swords. Way too many swords out here for my taste already. This Nine of Coins is Virgo energy. This is the singles card. This is with you, without you, in spite of you. I'm single, I'm abundant, I'm prosperous in my own right, I'm self-sufficient. I don't need anyone to take care of me in this physical 3D reality because I can do that on my own. Now that doesn't necessarily mean you want to be on your own. It just means when it comes down to it, it looks like you are currently single and you got everything handled on your own here. Tell me more about this Nine of Coins for Pisces, please. Why is this Nine of Coins here for Pisces for the end of October 2021, please? Sheesh. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Wands. Again with the tens. This is the fourth 10 I've seen already. Actually, the fifth 10 I've seen because I'm getting ahead of myself, but your person has the Wheel of Fortune in their energy, which is the 10 of the major arcana. Tens represent completions, endings. This 10 of Wands is Sagittarius energy. This represents a heavy burden that you're carrying here. So it's looking like being single here is a heavy burden to you. I'm getting the impression that you didn't want to be single. Right under this 10 of Wands, I have the 9 of Wands. So we're going backwards here. We're regressing. We're going from the 10 to the 9. This is the Wounded Warrior. So this is a card of healing. It's also a card of being walled off and defensive. And this wall here has been put in place because he's been hurt. And he doesn't want to be hurt anymore. He's trying to heal. He's trying to protect himself so he doesn't continue to get hurt so that he can heal and then he can move forward and take the final step in his journey. So it looks like you're single. You're carrying a heavy burden here. You're walled off and defensive. It looks like you have been hurt by this ending. I've got the Six of Cups right underneath that. This is Scorpio energy. This is the card of the past. This represents thinking about the past, reminiscing about the past, thinking about the good old days and the way things used to be, probably before this connection ended, before you became single here. This can even represent someone from the past making a comeback here. This also represents a deep emotional connection between the two of you here, but there's too much thinking about the past. Got the Hierophant next right under that. This is Taurus energy. This is a card of commitment. This is about taking things to the next level from here, having some sort of a commitment in this connection. It looks like you had a commitment with this person in the past. You had a committed relationship with them. Looks like you had a lot of stability and abundance and prosperity in this connection, and something has happened to change that. I have Judgment next. This has got a couple of meanings. This is about passing your own final verdict and judgment on something, like making a final decision on something. This can also represent reconciliation energy, as in like resurrection, calling something back from the grave, bringing it back to life and transforming it in a way that's never going to be the same again. This is really kind of like about a decision here of, do we call this dead and over with? Do we call this ending here? Do we call this dead? Or do we try to resurrect it? And I think that's what you're not sure about. That's what you're not sure what the safe step to take is on that decision right there, which is why you're grinding on it and stuck in your head and you have all these fears and worries about it. So I don't know, again, if this Ace of Cups is representing you wanting to resurrect this and begin back at step one in terms of love and emotions, or if there was a new beginning in love and emotions that took place that put an ending to this. Now, to clarify this Nine of Coins for you, Pisces, we got the Page of Swords, I got that Eight of Swords again, and I got the World. So the Page of Swords, pages are messengers. So this represents news and messages. This represents communication. This is also an energy of someone who is trying to learn something, trying to figure something out, trying to study something, do their due diligence. I don't know if this is you trying to figure out your person, trying to figure out what to do about being single, try to figure out what to do about this burden that you're carrying and this wall that you've had to put in place because you've been hurt, about this commitment in the past or the thinking about the past, or if this represents another person that's not you who maybe saw something happen and then had to come and tell you about it. It could be either of those things. But the next card to clarify this Nine of Coins is the Eight of Swords. We already saw this Eight of Swords under the Ten of Swords and Death. Eight of Swords is thinking about something over and over and over again and not being sure what to do about it, not being sure what the safe step to take is, and it's got you feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked and just stuck in your head. Then we have the World. This is the final card of the major arcana. This represents the 4 fixed signs of the Zodiac. I guess I didn't tell you, this is Gemini energy. This is the 4 fixed signs of the Zodiac: Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. This card represents completions, endings of cycles, but because it's the last card in the major arcana, it also represents endings and new beginnings at the exact same time. So this is the ending of one cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. I'm guessing it's the ending of the cycle of this connection and the beginning of a new cycle of you being single. The next card in your energy for the end of October 2021, Pisces, is the Eight of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy. This is a very fast-moving energy, probably the second fastest energy in the whole tarot deck. This is rapid back and forth, passionate communication. This can represent rapid forward movement, rapid forward progress. It could represent travel. It can also represent a whole hell of a lot of energy coming at you all at once. Something that's an overwhelming amount of energy coming at you, like trying to take a drink out of a fire hose. It could totally knock you on your ass. Tell me more about this Eight of Wands for Pisces, please. Why is the Eight of Wands here for Pisces at the end of October 2021? On the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. Again, action taker, actions towards love and emotions, like romantic gestures, some sort of a love offer. I don't know if this is you making a love offer to your person. It doesn't appear that way. What this is feeling like to me is that there were actions toward love and emotions taken here, and that's probably what brought this whole ending about. That another meaning to this Five of Swords card down here can be betrayal. So it's looking to me like you were betrayed, and either you saw that or you figured it out, or someone you know saw that and came and told you about it, and that's got you all stuck in your head and has ended a cycle between you and this person you're romantically connected with. And I've got that Two of Cups right underneath there again. And then the Empress. This is the mother of the tarot deck. This is all four queens rolled up into one person. Now, the Empress is perpetually pregnant, so she represents the birth of something new. That's what this is feeling like. There was some sort of actions of love and emotions being taken here. A new connection being formed. We're birthing something new, so I'm assuming this is a new connection that was birthed here. Queen of Cups, that's a water sign energy. That's usually Cancer energy, but I guess this could be Pisces. This could be you. This could be some other person. This could represent that you still have a lot of love and emotions for your person even after all this has happened. And this could also be telling me that you are trying to move forward into calmer waters with this Six of Swords. This is Aquarius energy. This is like trying to leave something that's like mentally and psychologically painful behind you, like trying to leave the past in the past, moving away from these rough, choppy waters of whatever that painful situation was, this painful situation, and move forward into calmer waters where you've got more clarity and where you're moving forward toward what it is that you actually want. This is about moving away from something painful and moving toward what you want. But the woman and the child and the swords that are in this boat represent that even though you are attempting to do that, you're doing that carrying some burdens or some lessons from the past along the way with you here. And I'm feeling like that is a lot coming at you all at once. I feel like this probably happened and you didn't see it coming. And then when either you saw it or you figured it out or someone told you about it, it's like bam, and now it's so much coming at you, you're overwhelmed and you're not really sure what to do here, but something has ended and something has changed here. To clarify this Eight of Wands, we got the Page of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. So I noticed something right off the bat here. The very first clarifier out for your first card is a page. The first clarifier for your second card is a page. Your very first card in the reading is the Nine of Coins. This deck calls them coins. This deck calls them pentacles. But we've got that same card here again. Both of these cards are the singles card. With you, without you, in spite of you, I'm single, I'm abundant, I'm prosperous in my own right. I don't need someone to take care of me. This is saying that you are single here. This page, again, is news and messages of love and emotions. Expressing of feelings. That actions toward love and emotions, news and messages about that seems to be what came to you, whether that was you seeing it or someone else seeing it and reporting it to you, and that is what has put you in this singles energy. And then we've got the Three of Cups here. This is Cancer energy. Now, a lot of times this will represent reconciliation, like being reunited and celebrating. Sometimes, though, this can represent a third-party love connection because we have three cups of love in this picture here. I'm feeling like that's what's happened, And that's what's caused an ending here. That's what's caused this painful situation. What it's looking like is your person has taken actions toward love and emotions, news and messages about love and emotions to someone else outside of this connection. Like they've tried to birth some new connection here. And I think they got caught in doing it. The final card in your energy here for October 2021 Pisces is the Three of Swords. This is Libra energy. This represents heartbreak and sadness, usually from a third energy, which means it's not you, it's not your person. There's some other energy involved here causing some heartbreaking situation for you. Now, this doesn't have to be a romantic third party, although it totally can be. Anything that we humans do enough of will create its own energy. So working too much can create its own energy. That can be the third energy. Going to school, spending too much time playing video games, going to the bar too much, nosy family members or neighbors or people sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. Any of that kind of stuff can be a third energy. But there's definitely a third energy here, and it's definitely causing you heartbreak and sadness. So tell me more about this Three of Swords for Pisces, please. Why is the Three of Swords here for Pisces? Man. Bottom of the deck, there's the Hierophant again, Taurus energy. This is a card of commitment. This is about taking things to the next level. Judgment again, some decision being made about that. This could be calling the commitment over with, or this could be, and that's why you're heartbroken and sad. This could be you're heartbroken and sad because you're trying to figure out how to resurrect this commitment, how to bring it back to life after this painful ending took place. Either way that resonates for you, we have the Ten of Wands next, Sagittarius energy, of you carrying a very heavy burden here. You being hurt, you being walled off and defensive, trying to protect yourself so that you can heal. And there's something from the past, someone from the past, you thinking about the past, reminiscing about the past of this commitment and this connection, being heartbroken about that. Damn it. Right past that card of the past, I've got the Chariot again, which is more Cancer energy. I saw that Queen of Cups in the story on the bottom of the deck. That could be the third party. Your person could be involved with a Cancer. I've got this Three of Cups Cancer energy out here. Now I've got the Cancer Major Arcana card out here. The Chariot is about, it's the fastest moving energy in the deck. So this is about using the will to move forward past any problems or challenges or obstacles. Using the will to get past all of that very quickly and into success and victory very quickly. Now this can also be an energy of you deciding, you know what, screw this. I'm getting in my Chariot and I'm rolling the hell out and trying to get away from this heartbreaking situation really quickly. This could be someone from the past making a comeback that is a Cancer, and that could be what got us into this situation here. Now to clarify this Three of Swords, I got the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Wands again, and the Queen of Pentacles. So this Seven of Pentacles is Taurus energy. This is a period of pausing to reflect and pausing to take stock of the situation, take stock of this connection. And what you're doing is looking at the seeds that have been planted between the two of you. And you're trying to decide, is this going to grow into this Ten of Pentacles that I really want? Is this worth me investing in? Is it worth me putting in all my time, effort, and energy into this? Or is this a spot where it's not going to pan out? It's not going to turn into this Ten of Pentacles, and maybe I should just cut my losses and move on. So this represents you being in this heartbroken energy, trying to contemplate that type of stuff and decide whether or not you should invest here or continue to invest here or cut your losses and move on. The very next card in your energy is the Ace of Swords. This is the sword of victory, the sword of truth, the sword of clarity. It's also the sword you would use to make a decision with. I have you here contemplating something, trying to figure out what to do, being stuck in your head thinking about something on this repeating loop in your mind and not being sure what to do about it. Still in this contemplative energy, maybe I should cut my losses and move on. Well, this could be the sword that you would use to sever something that's not in balance anymore. It could be the sword you would use to sever a relationship with someone. The next card to clarify that Three of Swords is the Eight of Wands. This was the second card out in your energy. Sagittarius energy. Very fast moving. This is rapid back and forth, passionate communication, rapid forward movement, rapid forward progress on something you have a lot of passion and desire for. This can represent travel. This can represent a whole shitload of energy coming at you all at once, like trying to take a drink out of a fire hose. This seems like you are very overwhelmed with all of this. I really don't think you saw this coming. I think you believed that you had a commitment and you believed you had a very stable connection with this person, a very stable connection, an abundant, prosperous connection with them. I don't know if you actually combined your lives together and were living together, or if you were talking about doing that. But I think you got blindsided here and didn't see any of this coming. You didn't see the betrayal coming. You didn't see the ending to this connection coming. And it's got you overwhelmed, stuck, trapped, and blocked, full of worries and anxieties here. Stressed out. Now the final card to clarify this Three of Swords, this heartbreak and sadness you're feeling, is the Queen of Pentacles. This is Capricorn energy. Now I did see the Queen of Cups earlier, which I said could be a Cancer energy. It can also represent your energy, Pisces. This Queen of Pentacles, that's Capricorn. Or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be the third party finding out about this person. This could be the third energy. This could be like why it's so much coming at you is because there's someone else in this picture here. Now, this could just be an element of your own personality, of your own energy. This is like a loving, mothering, nurturing energy. This is someone who's very grounded and stable and abundant and prosperous. Someone who's good at managing the assets and resources of the home. This is actually one of the two people who would build and manage this Ten of Pentacles. The other one being the King of Pentacles. I'm not seeing the King of Pentacles out here. I do see the Nine of Pentacles or the Nine of Coins out here, like being single. Going backwards from the 10 to the 9, like not combined together anymore, being single, don't have the King present. This could just be you being overwhelmed with being single and heartbroken with being single and being by yourself and not having this commitment anymore. This could represent the other party. You just got to take that however it resonates for you. Let's scoot this over a little bit, get some more room. That is your energy here at the end of October 2021, Pisces. Let's take a look at your person's energy, because in their energy, their very first card is Judgment. And they've got the Six of Wands. And then we have the Seven of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. This Judgment card, we've already seen it. It's in fact right here underneath the Hierophant. We've seen it a couple of times now. A final decision here. This is passing their own final verdict and judgment on a situation. This could be them having received your final verdict and judgment based on whatever happened. This could be them thinking about trying to resurrect this connection with you, trying to bring it back to life. So tell me more about Judgment for Pisces person here at the end of October 2021, please. Looks like this is an important one here. Let's see what we got. Jesus. Yeah. You can't make this up. Bottom of the deck, Two of Cups. Cancer energy. I breathe you in, you breathe me in. We're connected, But this is a 2, and that represents needing to make a choice. We've got judgment, a decision, a final decision here about this love connection here. The High Priestess, again, divine guidance, intuition, intuitive hits, gut feelings. This is she who knows. Now, this could be saying your person is having gut feelings about this connection. They could be saying they're feeling divinely guided toward this connection and trying to resurrect it. It could be saying there's judgment on this connection because someone intuitively knew or was receiving messages in some way about actions toward love and emotions that were happening. It looks like your person could have been at a crossroads, a fork in the road, a decision point about which path leads them to the world they want and which path do they leave behind. Again, a 2, a decision here. 6 of Swords, Aquarius energy, moving forward into calmer waters, leaving the past behind and moving forward. Doing so carrying some lessons or even some burdens along the way with them related to this decision, related to the judgment being passed down. Take that however it resonates for your situation. But to clarify judgment, we have strength. Normally I get 3 cards. I got 5 here. I got the Empress, the 4 of Wands, Death, and the 2 of Swords. Strength is Leo energy. Every time I see this card, it's telling me that this is a very difficult situation for your person to deal with. They're being forced to dig down deep and tap into their internal strength in order to make it through this. Now, this can also sometimes be an energy of trying to tame the beast inside themselves here, trying to rein themselves in, trying to hold themselves back so that they don't rush forward too quickly and make some kind of a mistake that makes this decision final in terms of this love connection. Excuse me. Next, we have the Empress. Again, the mother of the tarot deck. She is perpetually pregnant, so she represents the birth of something new here. Could be saying that this difficult situation here was brought about because of the birth of something new. This whole judgment was brought about because of the birth of something new. Man, we got the 4 of Wands next, which is the mutual point of interest between the 2 of you in this reading. Represents stability, like stability of the home life, the family life, stability of this connection. I think that has come to an end. The stability of this has come to an end, probably because of the birth of something new, the birth of some new connection that's gotten judgment passed here. There's been a death in this connection, an ending in this connection. Something has died so that something new can be reborn in its place. And then we have the 2 of Swords. Again, with all the 2s. I've got the 2 of Cups a couple of times. I just saw the 2 of Wands. Now I've got the 2 of Swords. Decisions, decisions, decisions. We've got judgment is what we're clarifying. Some decision. I saw judgment at least twice in the story on the bottom of the deck on your side. You stuck in your head, grinding on something. Actually, I think they might still be stuck in their head grinding on something too, because under the 10 of Swords and Death in the overall energy, is that being stuck in their head, grinding about something, thinking about something with all these fears and worries and anxieties, something related to a new beginning in love and emotions. And there's that Strength card again. Difficult situation here. This 2 of Swords is a decision that needs made, but it's not being made, either because your person doesn't have enough information to make the decision, or there's something they can't see, hence that blindfold, or there's something that they just don't want to see, hence not laying one of the swords down and taking the damn blindfold off. This could be your person being in denial about something, or it could just be them not making a decision about this connection here. The next card in your person's energy for the end of October 2021, Pisces, is the 6 of Wands. This is Leo energy. This is about recognition. Like either your person getting recognized for something, or your person coming to some sort of a recognition themselves, like recognizing something. And whatever that is, it's allowing them to move forward in success and victory. Tell me more about this Six of Wands for Pisces person, please. Why is this Six of Wands here? Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. Again, Taurus energy, card of commitment. It's about taking things to the next level. So either they have recognized something about this commitment, or they're trying to move forward in success and victory about this commitment. Oh, right under the Hierophant for your person, I have the Ten of Wands, Sagittarius energy, a heavy burden. Your person has recognized that commitment is a heavy burden to them. There's that Nine of Wands again, being walled off and defensive because the commitment is a heavy burden. I'm still thinking they've got someone from their past making a comeback here. To clarify this Six of Wands, we got the Three of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Fool. This Three of Wands is Aries energy. We saw that Two of Wands a minute ago, like that fork in the road, the decision point about which path leads them to the world they want and which path do they need to leave behind. In the Three of Wands, that's the next step. The decision has been made at this point, and they have actively started taking steps down the path that they've chosen, that they believe leads them to the world they want. And they have this positive expectancy that the path they've chosen will lead them to the world they want. It just hasn't manifested into this physical 3D reality yet. They're still waiting on that to appear. So this is an energy of waiting on something, but having this positive expectancy that it's going to appear. I believe your person has decided that commitment with you is a burden, and they're walled off from that idea. They've probably done something stupid to cause an ending to this connection here. And they're waiting on something to happen. I don't know if they're waiting on this other person, or if this is just trying to tell me that, hey, dude, they already chose their path and they already took the steps down that path, which could be the actions toward love and emotions to this other person here, that apparently they've ended this connection with you because of that. Got the Wheel of Fortune next. This can be divine timing. This can be the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Destiny. This can be a change in the luck and fortune of this connection. If things were going good, the wheel has spun and now things are going bad. This is like the changing of cycles here. Some dramatic change has taken place here. Probably based on them recognizing that commitment is a burden and they don't really want that, and they've walled themselves off from it. Probably caused you a lot of pain in the process. After this change took place, we've got the Fool. This is the very first card of the Major Arcana, card 0. It's also the first card of the Tarot deck, but that 0 represents nothing and everything all at the same time. This is usually an energy of like taking the blind leap of faith, just saying screw it and going for something. Just not thinking it through, not thinking what the consequences are or the ways that it could go wrong. Just jumping off the cliff and figuring out how to work this on the way down. Now this can also be a risk-taking energy, as in taking risks outside of this connection. That looks like what happened. Your person decided that, you know what, dude, I'm not good with commitment. I don't really like the idea of commitment. I feel burdened by that and like walled in because of that. So I chose my path and I caused a big change here. I took a leap of faith. I probably took some risk outside of the connection, which is what you didn't see coming. That's what brought death to the whole connection and started the whole shebang here. Now the last cards for your person here at the end of October 2021, Pisces. Seven of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. We just saw the Wheel of Fortune, and here it is again. This Seven of Cups is Scorpio energy. This represents options and choices, but confusion about those options and choices. They've got a lot of options here, a lot of different cups here, and they don't want to pick the wrong thing. They don't want to make a mistake. But this can represent confusion about what to do on those options and choices. Could represent clouded judgment. Wheel of Fortune, we already talked about that. Divine timing, the Wheel of Fate. This can be a change in the luck and fortune of this connection. The wheel spinning, and if it was going good, now it's not going good anymore. Tell me more about this Seven of Cups and Wheel of Fortune, please. Why is that here? The Pisces person, the end of October 2021. Jeez. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You can't make this up. Bottom of the deck, Two of Cups. Again, a love connection, but this is a two. It's a choice. It's a decision point about a love connection. Your person has got options when it comes to love connections, and they have made a choice here. They have caused the wheel to spin in the love connection with you. High Priestess. I don't know if this is them being divinely guided to do that. Doesn't seem right. This is probably your intuition was telling you this the whole time, and you still got blindsided by it. Yeah, same story. Knight of Cups, actions toward love and emotions. And that's what brought down the Tower. This is a very abrupt change that took place. Everything came apart. Everything came crashing down in this connection because of actions toward love and emotions here with someone that wasn't you. This person had more options. They didn't want to be in a commitment. They birthed something new somewhere else. Took risks outside of the connection. Yep, and after this Tower card, we have the Five of Pentacles, Taurus energy. This is a card of abandonment. This is about being abandoned, being cast aside, being left out in the cold. It looks like that's what happened. Your person took actions of love and emotion somewhere else, brought the Tower down, and cast you aside, kicked you to the curb, and started with their new beginning in love and emotions. Just like I said, when I'm looking at the overall energy of the reading, we get down past all these swords, 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 and the Death card. We've got that new beginning in love and emotions here, causing some difficult situation. It looks like your person might have been waiting on that, waiting on the right timing to do that, waiting on that to pan out, some sort of waiting, or that could just be saying that they chose their path and that's what they chose to do. Now, when I said you got to be kidding, you can't make that up, when I pulled these clarifiers out, we've got two here on the bottom of the deck. I've already mentioned the twos several times, that represents choices, choices, choices. We've seen judgment repeatedly. For the clarifiers for this Seven of Cups, this options and choices and a dramatic change in the course of events here, I've got the Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. So again, all the choices, all the twos that are out here. The two of the major arcana we've seen numerous times now. She rules over all the twos in the deck. I'm getting the feeling that you didn't have any actual proof of what was going on, but you were having gut feelings, intuitive hits about it. And then eventually either you saw it with your own eyes with this Page of Swords, or someone you know saw it and came and told you about it. But your person was at a fork in the road, a crossroads, a decision point. Which path leads me to the world that I want? Which path do I leave behind? Then I've got this Two of Pentacles. This is Capricorn energy. I guess I didn't say this is Aries energy. This Two of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. This is an energy of balance, but it's more about being off balance or trying to regain their balance or trying to maintain their balance once their balance has been thrown off. This is like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, like back and forth, kind of wishy-washy, can't make up their mind about these options and choices that they've got. It looks like they have multiple people that they could choose from other than you. This can even be an energy of juggling, as in juggling more than one person. And then we've got the Four of Swords. This is Libra energy, but this is a card of taking a pause, taking a break, taking a rest. It's about choosing to go internal, to do either some healing or to do some thinking about something, like trying to figure out what to do moving forward. This can represent a break in this connection, like a pause to this connection. It looked like your person had multiple options here, and they chose to do the wrong thing. I don't think you actually saw it coming. You might have been tipped off by your intuition. I don't know that you were listening to it. I don't know, maybe you didn't want to believe it. And believe me, I've been there myself before, so I can totally relate. But it looks like we definitely have a third party here. I've got both of the threes that could indicate that on your side of the table. I've got the singles energy twice for you, an ending to a cycle. I've seen the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles when I clarified your energy. So there could definitely be either a Cancer involved, there could be a Capricorn involved, there could literally be any sign involved, but I've seen the Death card twice, the Ten of Swords twice, the Five of Swords, some painful situation that could be a betrayal. I've seen the Empress twice, about birthing something new. I would say that this connection is over here. I mean, the wheel has turned. We saw the Tower. Your person was taking risks outside of the connection. Probably had multiple people that they were involved with. At least more than just you. Those actions toward love and emotions are what brought this whole thing down. Now, if you still have questions you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Pisces love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.